Welcome back to Journey in the Footsteps of Christ, where we explore the sacred values in the teachings of Jesus Christ and learn how to apply them in our daily lives. Today we delve into a profound and challenging topic. Do not judge. Jesus taught us, do not judge, or you too will be judged for in the same way you judge others. You will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. This statement is not just a warning about the consequences of judging others, but also a call to live with humility, compassion, and love. But why is it so important not to judge, and how can we overcome this habit in a world so prone to criticism and evaluation? In today's episode, we will 1. Explore the meaning of Jesus' teaching through stories in the Bible. 2. Reflect on the impact of judgment in our modern lives. 3. Heartfelt advice from a father to his children. 4. Conclude with a small challenge to apply this lesson to your life. Prepare your heart as we embark on this reflective journey together. Dear friends, what is judgment? When we talk about judgment, what comes to your mind? Is it harsh criticism or disdainful looks without reason? In truth, judgment also includes silent thoughts and quick evaluations we make about others, often without realizing it. Think back to the last time you saw someone behaving unusually. Perhaps someone dressed inappropriately at a formal event, or someone seemingly breaking a rule. Did you wonder what led them to act that way? Or did you simply conclude that they were wrong? Jesus said, stop judging by mere appearances, but instead judge correctly. This means we should not form opinions based on fleeting impressions. Instead, we are called to see the bigger picture, seek the truth, and above all, approach every action with a heart full of kindness. Why are we so prone to judging? Humans tend to judge for many reasons. 1. Lack of understanding. We often evaluate others based on what we see or hear, without knowing their full story. 2. Fear unfamiliarity. When faced with something different, be the lifestyle, perspective, or culture, our first reaction is often to judge rather than understand. 3. Self-defense. Sometimes, criticizing others helps us mask our own weaknesses or mistakes. But dear friend, judgment never brings peace. On the contrary, it burdens our hearts and creates distance in relationships. A biblical example, the woman caught in adultery. One of the most well-known stories illustrating Jesus' teaching about refraining from judgment is the account of the woman caught in adultery, recorded in John 8:3-11. When the crowd brought the woman caught in the act of adultery before Jesus, they sought to trap him if he agreed to stone her. They could accuse him of lacking mercy. If he forgave her, they would condemn him for breaking the law of Moses. But Jesus did not respond as they expected. He wrote on the ground and said, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." These words acted as a mirror, forcing the crowd to confront their own sins one by one. They quietly walked away, turning to the woman. Jesus said, "Then neither do I condemn you. Go now and live your life of sin." This story teaches us that 1. Judgment belongs to God, not humanity. 2. Compassion has the power to heal and transform. Judgment in modern life. 1. Judgment in families. Families, which should be sanctuaries of unconditional love, sometimes become places of harsh judgment. A father may criticize his son for choosing a career path he disapproves of. A mother might judge her daughter's appearance for not conforming to societal standards. Comparisons. Why aren't you as successful as your sibling? Can unintentionally create emotional distance. These judgments not only hurt, but also build walls, making it harder for family members to understand and love one another. 2. Judgment in communities. Think about workplaces, schools, or even churches. How often do we hear whispered gossip, subtle criticisms, or unkind remarks about others. A colleague might be labeled lazy, simply because they are struggling with their workload. A friend might be judged for changing because they chose a different path. These judgments harm relationships we can trust. And divine communities 3. Judgment on social media. A platform connecting millions, has also become a stage for public judgment. A single post can attract a flood of criticism for not aligning with popular opinions. A celebrity might be attacked for a minor mistake, though mere words. Such judgments can crush someone's spirit. We must remember that everyone has feelings and battles, unseen to us. A father's advice to his child. If I were a father, I would say to my child, "My dear child, this life is full of differences and challenges. You will encounter people who are not like you, who make decisions you don't agree with. But instead of judging them, try to understand and love them. Judging others won't make you better, but it will weigh down your heart. Whenever you feel the urge to criticize someone, ask yourself, do I know their circumstances fully? Have I seen their heart? Live with humility and compassion. When you stop judging, you not only bring peace to others, but also to yourself. This week's challenge. This week I invite you to try something. Think about someone you often judge, perhaps a family member, a colleague, or even yourself. Take time to learn their story. What might have led them to act the way they do? Is there something you can do to support them? Then practice an act of kindness. It could be a thoughtful question, a friendly gesture, or simply letting go of a negative thought. Closing reflections. Dear friend, in this episode we have explored Jesus' sacred teaching. Do not judge, remember. Everyone has a story, and we are not omniscient enough to evaluate them. Live with humility and love, and you will see your life bathed in light. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Journey in the Footsteps of Christ, where we will discuss the lesson of humility, the source of peace. Wishing you a week filled with blessings and love.